We're here in Taos skiing on the mountain, and boy, I can't say that you can ski every day, depending, of course, on your age, etc. But on our day off, we decided to take a little bit of a hike. What we didn't expect were we actually went to some of the more rigorous recommended hikes, which were deeper into the park. And not only did we have a difficult time finding even the trailhead, and once you find the trailhead, there's no place, no way to cross the river, there's no place to park your car. We actually had pretty strong record snowfall, so things were difficult. Right there on the other side of the street, you see that little hut. That's where you're going to park to go to the Devisadero loop trail. Any rate, by default, we ended up coming back towards Taos and picked this trail because it's about 50 minutes outside of town, easy to find, going east on Highway 64, Kit Carson Rd. You will come to this trailhead, park on the other side of the street. It was very nice that they actually parked or paved that street. So there you can see it. It's kind of a loop. You go up the first section and then you go up to the top, and then instead of coming straight back down, you can make a nice little loop, which makes it a little bit more interesting. I would say that we were fortunate in that this trail had already been hiked on. Otherwise, I don't think we would have known where to go. It's cold, there's snow, fresh snow everywhere, and you don't know if you should be going left or you should be going right. Certainly in the summertime, you can kind of see where the trail is, but think about it, here you are in the wintertime, everything has got a blanket of white snow. So nonetheless, apparently the locals will come here. Some of the other hikes that I had mentioned earlier, you really have to have proper equipment, and you have to kind of know where you're going because, boy, it's kind of like just a whiteout. So nonetheless, this is a very nice, maybe about an hour and a half if you do the entire loop. It's close to Taos. That's right now you're looking at the Taos Valley. We're here probably, I don't know, maybe 1-ish, 2-ish in the afternoon. It's still pretty cold. It had a little bit of a nip in the air, certainly. I decided to do a painting and sit down. Emerson, my son, decided to go up to the top, do some videos, run his drone, and have a little bit more of an adventure. I was sort of nursing a twisted knee on the slope, so I had to kind of take it a little bit easy. It's really quite a lovely viewpoint. You do get to see the entire Taos Valley. It's quite interesting that the area is surrounded by mountains, and you see this flat plateau area. So there we're looking at Taos, a little bit more to the right, and these are going to be the mountains surrounding it. That's the road that goes through the mountains, Kit Carson Rd, Highway 64, going towards Angel Fire. There we just passed it, but that's going to be the top of the Devisadero. This is the trail. This is kind of where I stopped. Emerson continued, and he made it up to the top. I chose to do a painting. It's chippy. It's interesting painting in the wintertime, especially with watercolors. The water in the paint can tends to freeze, so it's a little bit more interesting, if you will. That's the picture of the scene that I painted, and this is the painting that I did. Anyway, it's fun. You can see the shadows. This is where the trail loops back around, and you would come around through that area. Again, it's kind of a simple, lovely hike. I would recommend it that if you need to get out of the house and put some hiking legs on, this would be an excellent place to go. The sun is going down in the west. It's probably about 4:30, 5 o'clock right now. Again, we did get hit with quite a bit of snow, so that put a little bit of extra fun into the experience. Even for Taos, this is not necessarily a common experience. So enjoy the video. We'll see you on the next adventure.